Hi guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel, or just welcome to my channel if you are new. Here you can probably see me combing the beaches for shells. Today we're going to be doing a speed build on Marina's front yard. If you haven't already seen it, go and see the one I did for Anchor. This one I have to say was particularly difficult because I didn't really know what kind of direction I was going in. However, I decided on a theme which is Noki Bay from Super Mario Sunshine, and for those of you who don't know, it's a world in there, I'll insert pictures, where there's lots of shells, there's little shell people, lots of water, so that's the kind of direction I was going in with this one, but let me tell you, it gave me actual hell. So typically when I'm doing a kind of overhaul on one of my village's front yards, I try and create like a little story, I guess you would say, but with Marina I just literally couldn't think of what to do. Okay, so here I have the white log sofa, it's the extra long one. I customized it to be in the silver birch wood type. I also added the cushions, which the design on them is just from Sable, so I didn't have to use a custom design slot. I've then used a white low rattan table. I've used some log stakes also in that silver birch wood type. And for those of you that haven't watched my Anchor speed build video, I like to make sure that their front yards are functional as well as looking good. The last thing I want is to have something that just looks good but isn't practical at all, so you'll probably see at various times I just see where I can sit, where I can move, where I can go. Again, I started fiddling about with that low table. I don't know why I thought it would look good that way round, so I eventually just changed it. Basically, the whole thing needed to be shimmied around several times. I couldn't stop faffing around with everything that I put down. The whole thing needed to be shimmied around several times. I couldn't stop faffing around with everything that I put down. But I ended up settling on moving the sofa to kind of be facing her house. As you can see here, I was really struggling to move this table and get it exactly how I wanted it, so I just had to keep trying and moving it around and seeing what would work, and then the table just seemed to fit in there perfectly, and then I just needed to get a TV to put on it. And I actually really struggled to get inspiration to build all of this, so when it actually started to come together, I then started getting more ideas and it just became easier from here. The shell lamp went over to the right side of the sofa at that point. I put a birdhouse behind the table. I don't really know why, I guess because it was white. I was like, yeah, cool, that'll do. And as you can see, I've got a shell partition, which I customized to be pink. So one of the final things that I ended up doing is I put down a transparent pattern over the arched tiles. I really love doing this. I think it adds a lot more depth to the flooring, and the patterns that I used fit in so perfectly with what I was trying to achieve. So as you can see, in keeping with the shell theme, it's really sparkly, it's got shells, it's kind of magical, it's got little hints of pink in it, which is exactly what I wanted. What I will just say though, if you are going to do this, do it before you put all your furniture down. You know, I just ran with it because I thought, well, furniture, you wouldn't be able to see the pattern anyway. I then just put down a customized iron work table, and then I added a log stool, added a book next to it, kind of to look like a little coffee table, I guess. And once again, I'm faffing around with the furniture, so I started moving the table again. I then made a shell speaker, which I believe is made up of conches, and I customized it to be in the shade pink. And of course, Marina's favourite song is Soulful KK, so I left that on for her. Here is the finished product. It was a real struggle, but actually at the end I really liked it. A massive thank you to Ashley for letting me catalogue her white LCD TV. It really created this area, and I feel like the birdhouse kind of looks like a webcam. I don't know, I just thought it looked kind of cool, or like a speaker, I guess. So the only thing I actually had left to do was to go and speak to Marina, just to see how she was feeling about her little front yard DIY thing that I had been doing. And I think it went down well. So that was my speed build of Marina's front yard. It was kind of painful, but I'm really glad with the finished product. Let me know what you think. Would you have done anything differently? I don't really pull inspiration from anywhere, so I'm always up for like constructive criticism. It's all fine. Thank you to my amazing members who are supporting the channel. If you also want to support the channel, there is a join button, should be just under this video. I will put all of your names on screen now. You're all amazing. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!